Hello, my name is Courtney Lindner, and my presentation today is going to be on Mom2. It's an independent nanny service, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen as I go over our business model and kind of review the expectations and the plan for this company, this venture that we're looking for funding for. To start out with, our value proposition will include why the company was created in the first place. Some of the pains that exist in the market include expensive childcare options, not enough time to live the lifestyle desired, which would include having a clean home or eating healthy, paying the same services but through separate or individual companies, and paying a percentage of paycheck to the nanny agency, and that there's a need for trustworthy, trained, and experienced childcare in the market. The gains that would come from Mom2 would be pre-screened, background checked, and trained childcare experts. There's one payment plan that is flexible and meets the needs of the family. And there's referral discounts and loyalty rewards programs that benefit the families that participate in Mom2. The jobs to be done in order for this proposition to launch include develop website, advertise online with handouts, recruit potential nannies and interview them, network with known potential clients and ask for referrals, and establish relationships with partners. The different customer segments and archetypes include three or four broad areas. We have stay-at-home parents, part-time working parents, full-time working parents, and parents who work from home. A day in the life for these individuals would be any number of children or some might not have children if they're just looking for food care and home care services. But stay-at-home parents needing help or assistance with running errands, managing their home, or childcare while they work. This is one of my minimum viable products. It's showing the different services that are offered by Mom2. We have cooking and meal preparation, childcare, and home care. It's just a flyer that could be handed out, and it was recommended to me through some of my reviews to include the pricing, but I considered that, but it's difficult because all of the pricing varies based on geographical area and the needs of the family. And so the best way to understand pricing really would be to go ahead and contact the agency and get a quote. This is the MVP for our website and what it would look like, and just one of our pages that kind of reviews the details of what's expected and what we're looking for, and metrics that matter. These are interchangeable, and so I put it in a graph form because as the admin costs grow, and as each of these areas grow, they affect the other areas. For example, as the client basis grows, the marketing costs will also expand. As the marketing costs expand, the nannies will expand. And so they all impact one another. And these are kind of the key metrics. The larger amount of clients and nannies that we have, the higher the income the company has to be able to allocate to marketing and to admin costs. The get, keep, and grow dynamics for Mom2 would be proposing marketing at schools, in neighborhoods, and on social media, highlighting the differences between Mom2 and other nanny agencies, creating shareable content for social media, and contacting potential clients, and always asking for referrals. The two retention things that we have once we have clients would be an LRP program and referral program. And then we've also considered ways to have company-hosted benefits based on geographical area. That would be things such as maybe summer camps, and that's kind of part of the grow potential that we'll cover a little later in this program, in this presentation. For grow, we have referral program, expand into new markets, offer admin, office assistance, and personal assistant in business, and attend college career fairs and events for recruitments. This is a breakdown of the market sizing. We went through two different methods, top-down method and the MRI. This is looking at demographics for the local area of Atlanta, and each city could have a similar breakdown such as this. It shows that the total market is around 2,400 for a large city. And I will attach a document that has the financial breakdown and the potential revenue for each area. Insights from early evangelists, experts, and advisors. I have a few quotes and some specific insight here. I interviewed someone named Melanie who has a nanny service that she's working with already, and she helped me to understand how much she pays that nanny and how she works with that service and what her perspective is on that and some feedback there, so we could establish kind of a going rate for those nannies. Mary Poppins Agency is a competitor, and I referenced them and contacted them to understand the pricing model for how they work between agency, nanny, and families. Camilla is someone that I spoke with who is a potential client. She's interested in having a nanny, and she recommended the LRP program and referral program to support growth and retention. And the Association of Nannies is a company that helps train nannies so that they can have qualifications, and that will be one of the partners that we work with. This is a pass and fail list for each of the different areas. Some of the key, just based on interviews and as research was done, some of the areas that we tried to expand into but then realized it wouldn't be successful, or some of the ideas that came up through interviews and through research that we realized should definitely be implemented into the final business model. Some of the key ones that I want to highlight is for key activities. It was recommended many times to partner with charities, that a lot of families would be more interested in coming, especially to Mom2, for the cleaning services and the food preparation services, if there was some sort of connection to a percentage of the payment would go to local food banks or would go to helping underprivileged or immigrant families to also gain jobs, things like that. So kind of charity work being involved. One of the big adjustments for customer segments was transitioning from just moms to the pass of including all parents. So the question was brought up often, even though it's called Mom2, that's appropriate, but why wouldn't the services also have a targeted customer segment of males and stay-at-home dads and maybe dads of families that work, or moms that work? And then also expanding to moms who work from home. Whereas when I compare and contrast the original business model, it just had the moms who work full-time and part-time or stay-at-home moms. Key insights in out-of-building testing. It's that there's a high demand, but with a wide price variations depending on geographical area. Experience is top priority, so screening was really important for all the nannies that would be coming through. The age niche is very broad. It was from approximately 25 to 50 is the target audience, both males and females. And the referral program needs to be a central aspect of the company since word of mouth seems to be the best way to refer childcare and home help. This is our SWOT analysis. It includes the strengths. Unique business model offers pricing and options not currently available and meets a very prevalent need. Fixes a common pain. The weaknesses include difficult to expand without drastically altering the business model to include paid admins. That's because as the company grows, right now there would only be one person answering the phones, and that'd be the owner, me, Courtney. And as the company grows, there would need additional phone lines to be available, and that would be an additional cost. That would adjust the business model. And possible lack of nanny applications could definitely be a weakness. Opportunities can expand into elderly care, expand into house sitting, pet care, summer camp programs. The opportunities are pretty endless there once the original company gets established. There's a couple of areas where mother's helper work could come into play. And threats, easy to replicate business model. So as people see, if Mom2 were to become successful, other people could see that success and create their own companies using the same or similar model. This is my original business model canvas, and here we have the updated one, and we have especially the specific pricing was all added. The revenue stream was solidified through interviews, and we decided to do a placement fee of $1,000 that the nanny family pays, and then a nanny fee per year. This is what the individual that is employed, the nanny herself, will pay each year that she's employed with that nanny family. And then these are the customer segments: working, stay home. We've discussed each of these, and the 3 areas of value proposition or help that's being offered. And that is the presentation. We look forward to your funding and to any feedback that you may have. Thank you for your time.